Healing sound movement television. Healing sound movement television.
Goedemiddag, ik ben Kitty Hekelaar. I am Kitty Hekelaar. I am a Theramai healer and instructor. I also translated Kathleen Milner's book Becoming a Shaman into Dutch. Kathleen Milner is giving healing demonstrations at a paranormal fair in Holland. She was born with the ability to channel God's healing energy. She is recognized as a healer around the world and is the author of 5 books. She had a consciousness-raising experience whereby she was given universal initiations into healing by a higher being. These universal initiations pass on the same healing and intuitive abilities that Kathleen was born with. These initiations are a vital aspect of the healing system that is trademarked as Theramai. Kathleen shares this trademark freely and openly with her students and their students and so on, if they are willing to abide by the Theramai standards. These standards were given to Kathleen by a higher being to keep the Theramai healing energies pure. That is, the initiations are given in exactly the same way for everyone, and the initiate refrains from giving or receiving other Reiki initiations or initiations that have been made up by a person. I have seen incredible healings occur firsthand because I am abiding by the Theramai standards. We are fortunate to have Tom with us today. He is kind enough to share the healing miracle that he received when I initiated him into the first initiation of Theramai Saikin.
I am Tom van der Ende. I am 39 years old. I was born with a severe form of epilepsy, of which 12 of my siblings have died before they were 2 years old. The doctors were unable to really help me. They told me at the age of 20 that any day could be my last. One doctor suggested Reiki to me. So I took a Theramai Saikin 1 class with Kitty Hekelaar. Within a week after the class, epileptic seizures went from sometimes 7 a day to almost none. After a few weeks, I no longer needed morphine and other strong painkillers. In close consultation with my doctor, I was able to reduce my medication from 12 different pills a day to just 1, which was a lower dosage. Today, it has been almost 5 months since my last epileptic seizure.
Okay, we'd like a volunteer. Who wants healing? You have pain in your jaw? Okay.
Pijn in de kaak.
All right, now what the angels are going to do, because I'm not the one that's doing this, it's them, they're going to work on your mental and your emotional issues behind this. So what I'd like you to do is let all the garbage come up, and I want you to breathe it away, and they'll take care of it, all right? All right. Okay, when I see the darkness, that means that the angels are bringing it up to be released, and it's like right here. They're putting gold around it, and I want you to take a deep breath and exhale. Feel that coming off? How's that feel? Better? Okay, done.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, what's going on with you?
Stress.
Stress?
Oh,
Is this where it's at?
no, you're a little bit quick. I don't have time to.
Well, it's coming up. The angels are quicker
Okay.
than you are.
Okay, I can't believe that.
Okay, can you feel that column of light coming down around you? Just breathe it in. And this light that she's feeling is actually all around. So all of you are getting a healing. Even though you're not up here, the angels have got this huge, huge circle of light going. This world is about to change in a really, really big way. Jesus, Nostradamus, Edgar Cayce, they all predicted a change, a shift from the Dark Age to the Golden Age. None of them predicted the end of the world now. And we're in the midst of this change. So just breathe away all your worries. God's going to come in here and intervene very shortly. Just feel. Feel how protected you are. Feel the love. Feel the compassion from the heart of the goddess. How's that? Better?
Yes.
Any more stress?
No.
And I want you to start thinking about times in your life when you've had these migraines, and the angels will take care of it, okay? And I want you to keep breathing it away. The healing comes out of more than just my hands. It comes out of my breath. So I'm just going to blow into her because I can see this dark stuff. And it's actually the angel's breath coming through me. Take a deep breath and exhale. You feel that leaving? Just keep breathing it away. Let's see. Let's take a deep breath. And exhale. Feel all this stuff. Wow, you're on fire. You feel how hot you are? You weren't this hot when you came up here, were you? Do you feel that gold coming in, or can you see it? You keep breathing in that gold. Okay, I want you to push it into my hands. Okay, I can see this darkness around her head. Take a deep breath and exhale it out and just let it go. Feel that heaviness lifting?
Voelt de zwaarte nu weggaan.
And I can actually feel like a weight in my hand, just as if I had a physical object. So I know when they have it. What they're clearing off now is the darkness, the stuff from another dimension that's causing this. Very nice, huh?
Yeah.
Is there any heaviness anywhere in your body anywhere? No? Good job. Good job. Thank you for coming up. And what's going on with you, Ina?
I'm a mess.
You're a mess. Okay, can we be more specific?
I
Can
have a
we?
lot of pain. Back, bones, spieren.
Can you feel that light starting to come into the top of your head? Just breathe it in. You can feel it in your shoulders and going down your arms right now. Okay, just keep breathing in the light. And you can feel it in your lumbar spine right here. Yeah, just the angels are cooking it up. Is our cameraman also getting a healing? Yes, can you feel them working on you?
Cameraman krijgt intussen ook een healing.
See, it is working. It truly is working for all of you. Even though you're not on stage, you're being healed. I can see this massive column of white light, and this light comes directly from God. And just breathe it in and let all the crap go. Just let it go. All the garbage, all the pain, suffering, worries, just let it go. Okay, so I'm seeing this dark mass here. So I'm just going to ask the angels to surround it in gold. And I could do this in my mind, but this is basically what they're doing. They're surrounding it in gold. Basically, I'm just watching them. Okay, now they've got gold in there. Can you feel that? Also pink. A lot of pink. And they're still working on our cameraman's back.
Thank you for that.
Thank them.
I just did.
Because he wanted to come up for a healing, but he said he couldn't do both. He couldn't work the cameras and be up here, so they're just taking care of him anyway. Ask and you shall receive. Okay. All right, how's it now?
Yes, nice.
Is the pain gone?
Yeah.
And I can see this coming in, so I'm just going to bring it in with my hands just to quicken it up a bit. You feel the gold in your brain? Oh, you can really feel that coming into the top of your head, can't you?
Yes.
Okay, breathe in joy, smile. Just allow this energy to just it's joyous. How's our cameraman doing? I still feel like they're working on you a bit. Is your back better? Okay. All right. All right, we're going to ask you to step down, and who else would like to come up? Okay, they're just going to bring some really cooling energies into your body. Can you feel that coming into your head? Real miracles happen, honest to God. They really happen. And they happen not only just for myself, but as Kitty told you, for all Theramai initiates who are willing to keep Buddha's Theramai standards. And I know that there are some people that think that it's too much to refrain from doing other Reiki and other kinds of initiations, but isn't it worth it to do something like this? What's going on inside of you?
I'm feeling good and warm.
All right, interesting, huh? Only the angels could do that, right? She's feeling cold and warm together. It's not me, it's really energy from God that's coming through me. What happened to me is that I had a consciousness raising experience where my physical body literally went into the other worlds, and I met Buddha, although I didn't know it was Buddha in the beginning. And he gave me initiations, and basically initially he simply added on to the initiations that Takata had brought to the United States. And the proof of my experience lies in the fact that when people are initiated with these pure initiations, they're able to do healings, even from the first initiations. The Native Americans used to try to get into a state where they could go into the other worlds. And they would deny themselves food and water, and then they would exercise. They'd run, do physical activities until they collapsed. You can die doing something like that. It's really bad on your body. They could just pass out and just be revived, or they could go into the other worlds like I did. But there was more than just going to the other worlds. With their physical bodies, going into the other worlds, and meeting a higher being who would give them some kind of gift that they could use to help themselves and the tribe. And the proof of this was that things happened. Real things happened. I mean, maybe they could heal, or maybe they could sense from a long ways away when an enemy was going to attack, or maybe they knew where the herds were for the hunters. But they could demonstrate, it was physically demonstratable that they did receive a gift. And so that's what I tell people who ask me about other initiations into healing. You know, ask to see healing demonstrations. There's a lot of good things out there, but apparently there's a lot of fraud, a lot of egos, a lot of greed. So you want to go where things are really happening. You know, anybody can put their hands on you and comfort you like your grandma did. All right, and I have permission to remove any man-made initiations. All right, take a deep breath and exhale. Feel that heaviness leaving you? Take a deep breath and exhale. Do you have more energy coming out of your hands? Amazing, isn't it? People were not meant ever to fool around with universal initiations, and yet people still think that, oh, I can make it better. They think they know more than God does. It's interesting. All that chatter keeps us from getting information. So right now I'm working on him, and I can see these dark little spots. So everybody keep breathing the chatter away. Breathe all the noise. Scientists and doctors keep trying to find the thinker behind our thoughts in our brain, and it's not there. It's up here. And so is our creativity. Our logical thoughts and our creativity is up here. And if we want it to come in, it can't come in if our brains are going like this all the time. Give him, and take your justifiable anger. Take your justifiable anger and breathe that up to God. And you tell God, do something about it. And all of your worries are like prayers, only they're negative prayers. They manifest what you're worrying about. So take a deep breath. And December 21st, 2012. Yeah. This is not the end of the world. Jesus, Nostradamus, Edgar Cayce, they predicted the end of an age of darkness and the beginning of a golden age. And for the last 3 years or so, every eclipse, every full moon, new moon practically, has been very powerful, bringing in new energies and opportunities for this golden age to manifest. We're going to have a lunar eclipse on Monday that's going to help to release darkness. And Venus is transiting across the face of the sun on June 6th. This won't happen again for another over 100 years. And this will also bring great changes. The Cherokee Native Americans actually predicted both the comet hitting Jupiter, what was that, in 2003, 2004, and they predicted the Venus transit that happened, I think, in 2009, and it's going to happen this Wednesday. And they consider this to be so powerful that the Cherokee calendar is ending on Wednesday. So God's hand is coming in. God's hand is coming in. And we see this in history. Whenever things get too far out of balance, God's hand comes in. Okay, how are you doing? Good. But he's not going to feel any difference. He won't know until he goes to sleep tonight. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, next person. Thank you. Who wants to go? Do you want to go? Okay. And do you have a migraine now?
Yes.
Yeah, I can see it. It's over here mostly. All right. They're really good at taking care of migraines. All right? All right, what I want you to do is I want you to push the migraine into my hands. And at the center of it is a dark black mass, and the angels are already starting to put cobalt blue around this, electric blue angelic light. Take a deep breath and exhale. How's that? Can you feel that coming out? And I actually feel like I've got a weight in my hand as it's coming out. How many of you can feel the energy? Raise your hand. Much quieter. How many of you can feel healing happening in your own body? Yep. Keep breathing it in. It's all around. Now, healing comes out of more than just my hands. It comes out of my breath, and actually it's the angel's breath coming through me. So I'm going to breathe into the top of your head. Is that okay? So where did my breath go? Is it still on top? Okay, let's take this out. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Good job. Can you feel that leaving? It has to find its own way out. So I'm just watching to see where the angels are taking it. And here's a black spot that they're going to surround with gold. Take a deep breath and breathe this away. Good. That looks much better. Okay, where's your headache now?
A little bit over here.
A little bit up there. And I see a little bit back here, so.
It's leaving back there.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to switch. Okay, just keep pushing it into this hand. Reverse and make a U-turn out of this thing. You feel this thing coming off of you?
Yes.
Amazing, huh? Send it down to the central fire to be burned. It's quieting down back here. Okay, where's your headache now?
A little bit light.
Just a little bit around there? Okay, let's see what else is around here. Okay, let's take this off. And there's something dark in your aura that's causing this. Let's surround this whole thing in gold. And goodbye, you're leaving. Toodles, goodbye. The angels take care of you. Let's bring in heavenly gold. How's that? That was a huge relief when that thing left, wasn't it? Okay, if there's any other things like him, surround him in gold, surround him in cobalt blue, take him down. Filling in with gold. Oh, they brought in pink for you. Can you feel that? Okay, where's your headache now?
It's moving to my shoulders.
Off of your shoulders?
Yes.
Okay, you want to put it into my hands? Actually, they're going to pull it off this way. Right, give me your hand. Take a deep breath and exhale.
Very light now. Yes.
Before you go down the stairs, I want you to stamp your feet. Okay, take a deep breath and exhale. Let's get this thing out of here. Goodbye. Okay, where's your headache now?
A little around the neck.
This huge vision of Barack Obama came. And then she asked me, who's going to be the next president? Well, that's a no-brainer, because if I see something that big and I get it before the question is asked, I know that Barack Obama is going to be the next president. There wasn't anything, there was nothing I could do that could prevent it from happening or make it happening. It's just what it was. All right, she's got a headache. Okay, I want you to take a deep breath and breathe this away. I ask the angels to go down to the root, the cause, the core, the essence of this, and take it away. Okay, how does that feel now? It's better, but not completely gone? Okay, they're bringing in blue. Can you see the blue or not? If you can't, it's fine. Just like pieces of this thing. Okay, where's your headache now?
Much better.
It's
Cool. Feeling cool.
And she's feeling cool, but my hands feel really, really hot.
Feels like I'm in a refrigerator.
Bye, you're leaving. How's that? Does that feel better? Much better. Okay, let's put you in a golden bubble. There's something on my website. It's called the Seamless Golden Bubble of Heavenly Protection. And this is something that you can do each day to keep yourself protected. Would Marcel like to come up? You want to ask him? You want to come up? Okay, would Marcel be willing to have you tell what the group what happened to him? Okay, why don't you come up, or does Kitty want to tell it without crying? want to do it? Okay.
Something als ik vertel jouw verhaal vertel.
Okay.
Ik denk dat Tom het moet doen.
Okay. All right, and while Tom's telling the story, the angels are just going to work on Marcel. Okay, there's a lot of energy. How many people can feel the energy that's going on while the angels are healing him? You feel it? Raise your hand. There's a lot. It started on his brain, removing all, but it was a blue, but it wasn't a pretty blue. And removing that, all the effects from the poison that he was given. And now they're bringing light into his aura to release actually the demons that came in through all this abuse. You're leaving, goodbye. Out of this world. Away from this man and out of this world. Goodbye. You're done.
He had a headache while he was sitting over there, and the headache is now also gone.
Okay, ask him to send forgiveness to everybody who's harmed him while the angels are working on him. There's so much energy, I could feel the stage moving. Could you feel that?
Oh, I thought that was me.
No, the stage is actually moving. There's so much energy. Feel it under my feet. Just clear away this darkness and the demons, send them away. And just open your heart
Open your heart.
to receive God's forgiveness for yourself and send God's forgiveness, your forgiveness out to everyone who's harmed you. His brain's looking better. How does it feel in here?
Hoe voelt je hoofd nu?
It's more like a brain is supposed to look. It's like they're burning this up.
Het is alsof ze iets aan het wegbranden zijn.
It's like his immune system was really, really compromised.
This
I'm going to breathe
is
into the top of your head.
for all the children in the whole world. All the children sing out the song of life, of love, of joy, of freedom, for our love, our life. Live in peace, harmony. Build these shells.
I praise